Okay, so we're gonna start the second part. I have the sheet of paper here. This will be our first one, the letters for our second for this week. I'm only gonna do two assignments, okay, guys? So make sure you have a really good sharpened pencil. I forgot where I lost my little skinny thin ruler, so we can use this old one. So we're gonna start with the letter A, just like Sesame Street. And yes, you're going to need to add some. So there you go. So you have a diagonal line coming in from this vanishing point. Same thing here. So as I talked about, this is how draft introduction to drafting. If you want to become an architect or an engineer, very common. So letter A is almost done. Come into this corner. We're almost done with this one. Make sure. Okay. And just make sure if it works. Oh, it'll come out really nice. I'm going to see if it needs to go all the way down here. Okay, that works good. So now I'm going to cut this. Here you go. See that? So I'm going to get rid of these right now. Let's you see. Okay, good. Now I'm going to keep this line parallel to this. There we go. Keep this line parallel to this. Sometimes helps to have a really good ruler that's transparent. Oh, okay, kind of works. I'm going to erase some of these. I know it's shaking. I need to stop making, but I am going totally B-movie low budget on you guys. Sorry. It's okay, and I'm retracing over it, trying to make it look like a floating block. There we go. Got this one done. I'm going to jump down to E. So E, same thing. I'm going to bring it down to here. Let me move this a little bit forward so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to do E up to here. Bring it back to this corner. This is 90 degrees. This is also 90 degrees. So most of our corners here are 90 degrees. Okay, see that? Good. Okay. Nope. Those, you never want to go over the solid block. And these are good exercises to master perspective. Okay, that came out a little bit odd. Here we go. So that's our vanishing point right here. Okay. The reason I decided to just do two assignments for this week, a lot of you guys are logging in for the first time, and I'm not happy with this yet. So let's say if I have my light coming from here, here's my light. Actually, my light's coming from here. That means this side might be shadow. Except this is way too dark right now. So this side is shadow. And your light does bend. So this means this side could be shadow. And I'm not using lines. I'm trying to create value scale from dark to light. So you have to have a, so this side will be darker than the other. This light bends. And same thing here. There we go. So light does bend. So what could happen is light hits it and ricochets. One side will be darker than the other. And thicken these lines, make them look more like a block. And we'll go back to E. But I wanted to make it look more 3D for you than it actually is. So we're going to bring this line a little bit deeper here. And this is giving us a clue that these two have to stick out a bit. Okay, so these ones stick out a bit, but this one stays in here a little bit. So bring this over here. Make sure it's parallel to the other line. Simple geometry again. You know. You guys are probably telling me we should have done the city afterwards. Yeah, maybe that would have been much better, but I wanted you guys to try, and you did it in the fall, so here we go. And it's not going to be parallel. I want it to be equal to the other one. Something went wrong on my behalf. Something is not right here. Grabbing my eraser. Yeah, I know. I'm getting you guys seasick. I'm gonna miss the rain already because I don't know. I was getting nauseous from being locked in all day. So go in here. I block this. Here we go. There we go. I'm tracing this. Make sure you have a nice flat surface. I'm kind of like and since we're having the light coming from this direction, I think this is the side that will probably be dark. Use hatching on this side. This side will probably be a little bit lighter. This light's coming from here, so this side would be darker. This side would be lighter. Okay, so I think we're pretty good with this. Let's do the letter L. We already have the letter T, so T is probably, I should be doing this afterwards. There we go. So let's do the letter L from this vanishing point. There we go. Here we go. I think it would have been much interesting doing it on the other side. So now bring this down here like this, slice that, bring this, make it parallel, slice it here, voila. And we erase this, and all of a sudden we got a block L floating in space. Okay, so if your light's coming from this direction, this means the back side is shadow. There we go. Then trace it, make the lines a little bit thicker so it won't look like, you know, we hide where we traced it from, the vanishing point. Hide our little secrets from the non-artistic community. And there we go. And clean it up a bit. Let me darken this a bit. You can still see the phantom lines. So trace this, bring this, darken this. There we go. And this is how I started learning to draw when I was a little kid. Surprisingly, when I was in high school, my friends who went to the local public high school, AV high school, when I was at the Catholic school, were doing this for drafting. I'm like, are you kidding? That's what I learned a long time ago. We were in 5th grade, but yeah. So now I trace it over here. Bring it over here. This is going to be interesting. Should I? Nah, it looks good. Nope, don't have to do that. That's a trick. It's a trap, like Goldfish General from Star Wars. Or you guys can, nah, that's not going to work. Bring it over here. It's a big dot, actually. Actually, make my vanishing points a little bit smaller. Whoops, messing up. That's why we have erasers. Bring this up here. Start erasing that. And you guys are getting a headache, I know. Need to bring this, bring this over here. Chop it up here. See that, guys? There we go. Okay, so now I'll bring it up here. Bring this up here. Bring this up, up here. Bring this to this line so it will be parallel. Kind of lost it there. Didn't do this completely. Now we start erasing. And there you go. Your basic geometry put to action. So your light's coming from here. So this means this side more than likely is going to be dark. You got your shadow. And we're practically done. Just took one take, I guess. Let me darken this a bit more. Always do value, so this side's going to be darker. So this side, I'm not going to see this well then. I think I made a mistake. Nope. Don't need that there. Ooh, maybe I do. Ah, there's a trick here. I was being bamboozled by perspective. The line here hides, but it doesn't hide here, guys. We've been tricked. I knew there was something fishy here. Okay, no more puns from Star Wars. So there is something very fishy here. I see. So there was a booby trap. There was a trap. So now, since my light's coming from here, I'm going to have to make one darker than the other. That was very tricky of them to have that. There you go. There we go. Create a value here. I'm going to make the shadow here a little bit lighter. You don't want to do the same intensity because you want to have contrast as design. There you go. And bring it up here. Bring it up here. Bring it here. Bring it here. Bring it here. You don't have to trace the whole thing. You just want to make it look like, if you want to put cracks on it, make it look like a cement block that's already cracking. You know, we're in California. Things crack here because of earthquakes. There you go. There we go. Give it some reality look to it. Put a crack on it. Have fun. Make it your own. There you guys go. Okay, so gonna finish adding the shadow to this. Make this a little bit lighter too. Whoops, did my old cheat. Okay, I'm looping again, guys. I'm looping, which I shouldn't be looping. I gotta fix this. So I'm gonna make this side a little bit darker. And went outside the line. There you guys. So yeah, I'm pretty much this is it, guys. So if you get both sheets done, and it looks like this, you guys are golden, man. And you can surpass. Have a little fun with it. Now, if you're gonna digitize it, you want to do just using the app. If you have Microsoft and you want to use Paint, you can actually do this, and you can have it with white and gray, make it different levels, and you can have fun with it. So this is it for me, guys. It's taken less than 15 minutes to get this done, and I hope it helps, okay? Good luck with this week. If you need to contact me, you know the hours. You know my unofficial hours in the morning. So, yeah, just call me up on googlemeet.com, and I'll help you out with it. Just email me first. But please try to get this in by Friday, okay, guys? Okay, have a great weekend by Friday, at the end of Friday, but get these assignments in, okay? You guys take care.